Hi guys, Drew here, back with another video, doing another Growls review as usual, and in this game, guys. The Growls win. They win 3-1 over the Cincinnati Cyclones. What a performance from the Growlers and Luke Kavlin. The goals for the Growls today, Pavel Goglev getting his 16th of the season. Good to see Pavel getting his 16th as he's been putting in a lot of points lately. He didn't get any points Friday night, but he seemed to get a few tonight in last night's game. Isaac Johnson getting his 10th of the season. Good to see Johnson getting that one. I was really excited when he let out that goal. He really needed a goal in this game. He was making unreal moves the whole night. Won't be surprised if sometime this week he's called up to Manitoba, but otherwise, it was a beautiful goal by Johnson. He gets his 10th of the season. Todd Skirvin getting his 21st of the season on the empty net goal. He is one more goal away from breaking his career high in goals, and he might do it at the Mary Brown Center. I cannot wait. And the crowd will go wild if he does get it. I'm just really excited to see what the crowd's reaction will be if they know that he has 22 goals this season. He's currently on pace for 38 goals, I believe, which is pretty good for Skirving as he's been doing really well this season. He totally deserves it. He's been playing really well this season. So with that, Growlers win. They have 30 wins this season. They are 30-10-1-0, still first in their division, still second in the ECHL, but they are very close to the Idaho Steelheads. Indy had a OT loss last night to the Jacksonville Icemen. So the Growlers still in second, by a fair bit too. I believe it's like 4 points or something, 5 points maybe. But the Growls had a really great game last night. Luke Kavlin was in net. He played a pretty good game. Dry McKay will probably end up getting in net Friday night, I'll have to think. Then probably Kavlin gets in net for Saturday and Sunday's game. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Mark Sinclair, not Jonas Sinclair. Mark Sinclair was in net for Cincinnati. You might know that name. He played one game, I believe, for Cincinnati last year when they were here. He played pretty well. It seems like the Growls couldn't get much shots on him. He played pretty well, though, all the saves he did make. There was one play where Johnson was just dangling, it seemed like everybody, and he passed it right to Solo where he sniped it, but he right in the glove of Mark Sinclair. Pretty good game from him. It was Groot night again for the Cincinnati Cyclones. It is Marvel weekend over there, so they've been wearing those Groot jerseys this whole weekend. They look pretty nice on them, I have to say. You can't really see the numbers on the back. The one goal for Cincinnati was Jalen Smirek. He had a pretty good game. There's a few guys on Cincinnati that are a bit dirty, I gotta say. And talk about dirty. About 30 seconds into the game, Luke Howland just goes behind the net to play the puck, and I believe it was Justin Vave. I might be completely wrong, but he goes over and ran Calvin right over. Calvin goes down, his mask goes flying off his head. Everybody gets piled up. I believe they're all fighting over Calvin, which is kind of upsetting for Calvin. I would find. But I had flashbacks from Bouillon and Solo, but with that one, Solo ran Bouillon over by accident when he was trying to get the puck. This one kind of looked intentional from Vave to run over Kaplan. That was probably the biggest part of the game. It's a pretty slow game. These past two games, Friday and Saturday, have been low-scoring games. Just can't seem to find the puck in the back of the net. John McKay played pretty good on Friday, when Luke Kaplan played pretty good on Saturday. Wednesday night, I believe it was Luke Calvin in net. He had a pretty good game, only let him one goal against Cincinnati, but the Growls had way more goals than that came out. They had 6. Kind of expected a big weekend for the Growlers, but they still got 2 wins out of it, you gotta admit. They've been on a pretty good winning streak lately. I believe it's 4 games. So hopefully they can keep this winning streak as their next game will be Friday night against the Maine Mariners. The last time against the Mary Brown Center, I can't even remember. I believe they played the Worcester Railers. Don't remember the exact date, but it's going to be the first game in February. My birthday's in February. It's almost coming up. I'm not going to tell you what age just because I'll save it for later. But yeah, I can't wait to see this game for Friday night. I've heard there's a lot of people going to that game. Saturday night they're going to have a military appreciation night. They're also going to be wearing their new alternate jerseys, which looks sweet. Can't wait to see those in action, and can't wait to celebrate the military appreciation night. And then Sunday will be Energy NL night. It's going to be a pretty sponsorship weekend for the Growlers. As yeah, that's going for the guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, you can like the video. You can subscribe if you really liked it. You can follow me on TikTok, that's Drew Hockey Guy No Series. That same thing for the Instagram account. You can follow me on Twitter, that's at FelsonDrew. You can follow me on Facebook, that is Drew Hockey Guy Spaces. No spaces to this one. As it is Drew Hockey Guy, you can subscribe and just hit that black button down below. We are on the road to 200 subscribers. We're almost there. Let's see if we can hit it as soon as possible. That's it for you guys, and I'll talk to you all again soon.